Halito ang kana sa Huchifoya Brian Oaster Alapat High Country News. What if you lived someplace so rural you didn't even have a street address? For many Native Americans, this is their reality, and it makes it difficult to vote. But new federal legislation aims to change that. The Native American Voting Rights Act of 2021 would lower voting barriers that uniquely impact Indian country. Our Indigenous Affairs reporter Jessica Douglas has the 6 things you need to know about the Native American Voting Rights Act and what it will do. Libraries are critical community hubs, especially for vulnerable populations. They double as cooling centers during heat waves and provide refuge for people during and after natural disasters. In fact, FEMA formally recognizes public libraries as essential community organizations. But many of the West's libraries are aging and underfunded, especially in marginalized neighborhoods. So now, advocates want libraries included in the Biden administration's $3.5 trillion spending plan. HCN's climate justice fellow Sarah Sachs walks us through the research, and there's lots of research, showing that to combat climate inequality, we need to invest in libraries. And we recently spoke to Dr. Chuen Sun Neil Koo, an epidemiologist in Billings, Montana, where vaccine resistance has led to overcrowded hospitals. Dr. Koo told us what it's like battling the Delta variant as patients outnumber hospital beds, and how instead of fly fishing for stress relief, he now spends his free time combating misinformation online. HCN's Kylie Moore has that story. And if you're anxious about how divided communities are becoming across the West, you're not alone. But one thing still brings us together, and that's wildlife sightings. In a new essay, writer Anna Maria Spagna reflects on how community tensions ease up when neighbors share an unseasonable visit from a mountain goat, or spot a black bear in the road, or chat at the post office about the number of swans on the lake. They may not be solving our political problems, but animal sightings still help us create community. You can read all of this and more this week at hcn.org. I'm Brian Oaster, and now you know the West. Chipizala Chiki.